Hi there, Wednesday Wisdom. Today we're going to talk about the dreaded B word, budget. Why do you need one? Well, at the most simplistic level, you need to know what you're bringing in every month and what is going out every month. I think it's just something that we all need to know. As you go through life, your budget's going to get more complicated. And so it's just a good practice to start early, understanding the ins and outs of where your money's coming from and how you're spending it. So at a most basic level, you're going to get your income and you're going to put it into different categories. Your fixed or critical categories are things like rent or mortgage, utilities, gas, electric, garbage, cell phone. What do you need to spend on groceries? What are your insurance expenses? Do you have student loans? And you know me, I'm a huge planning for retirement person. What are you saving every month for retirement? Then on the other side are what we call variables or discretionary. What are you spending on entertainment and dining? And I think this category might surprise you when you kind of do a recap every few months. Personal care, hair, nails, massage, memberships, gym, maybe you have some app subscriptions. What's your shopping habit look like? And then are you saving for vacation? Ideally, at the end of the month, when there's something left over, you're putting this in a savings or an emergency fund. Again, it can be really simplistic. You can just make an Excel spreadsheet. There are several great budgeting apps out there, and I know this is a little ironic because you're going to have to spend money if you want the good ones, but YNAB, Why You Need a Budget, EveryDollar, those are just a couple, and I'll put them down in the comments there. I think most banks, if you just Google in your mobile app budgeting tools, that also is a good place to start. I know it seems kind of daunting. I'm a real 20-minute person, so if there's a task I don't want to do, I'll just set a timer for 20 minutes and work on it a little bit at a time. Once you get your budget, it's just a good practice to kind of review it every couple months as life gets more complicated, and there are kids involved and bigger expenses. It's good to be in the practice early on of looking at what you're bringing in and what's going out. Again, I'm not super nitty-gritty detail, but you just need a good high-level picture of what this looks like. I remember a few years after college, my brother called me one night and he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm decorating my budget book." I just been kind of geeky about that all my life. I like to know, what am I bringing in and what's going out? So that's today's Wednesday Wisdom. Start working on a budget and just make it a good, practice. Talk to you next week.